South Handbook. I'm Soumya and I want to share about my reading habit. So when I was in my 10th, 11th and 12th, I used to read lots of books apart from my school books as well. I used to read general books, but then when I moved to college, I was not able to maintain that habit basically. Yeah, Dina Parkmul, there were lots of things going on. Now in the I was not able to maintain that habit completely. But then now and then I tried to maintain that habit, but was just not able to. Yeah, there were lots of other stuff going on. Things were pretty overwhelming. So, but then I just graduated recently. It's been a year now, and I just thought I should pick up the reading habit again. Upper when I was going through lots of books, I was getting lots of book suggestions, but then I picked up a book, which about which I'll be talking to you about. So that is this book. It's Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. So basically, this book deals with many things, which like this book deals with the bond between the sisters, I would say, and they'll be like there'll be four sisters, and one among the four sisters will die due to an illness, and how how they navigate the grief, the pain is what this book deals about. And while navigating the pain, adulting is already hard, right? And while navigating the pain, they struggle, they fight with their addictions, and they struggle with the childhood traumas that they have been carrying so far, and how their childhood memories, the dysfunctional family element also plays a role in their behaviors as an adult. This book talks about all those things, I would say. And this book also talks about addiction and, the bond between the sisters. So, first, let me come about the pain, navigating the pain. So, when one of their sister passed away, the other three, they'll be going through the difficult phase. They do not know what is happening because they will always be part of four. And அந்த பெயினை navigate பண்ணும்போது how they are behaving and how that leading to series of other consequences, other problems, right? More than solving it. And எல்லாத்தையும் this book explains very clearly, and how it actually, for me, I personally felt it talks about how to navigate the grief, that whatever it might be, how can it be navigated, because the characters will find it how to navigate it. Initially they'll be struggling, and then how they are going it. It's basically about from darkness to light. It's about from the grief to healing to hope. That's how the story goes, and the way that they explain it is what I liked. The way they took it forward, something I really liked, I enjoyed. And actually, in the book, I have read it in February only. I picked it up at the end of Jan, but I was not able to because I was traveling that time. But then I was able to read it in February, and I enjoyed it. Once I finished reading this book, I was like, I need to read lots of such good books. There are lots of such good books exist. I want to read them all. That's the vibe that this book has set for me. And apart from that, navigating from the grief to hope, this book also deals with the dysfunctional family, the childhood traumas. Like in between, there'll be childhood memories will be shown, so that you will be able to understand why they are you'll be able to understand their present behaviors, because you'll be able to relate it why they are behaving in certain way based on their childhood memories, all the traumas that they have been carrying so far, how it influences the way they act or behave as an adult. I like that part. And apart from these two things, it also deals with addictions. Like there'll be one sentence in this book where one of the character will be telling like addiction runs through the family, and there'll be one more thing, one more sentence about addiction. Like, everyone in this world carries addiction, has some sort of addiction, but if it's whether it's a good addiction or bad addiction is what we should be particular about. So, like having good addictions or avoiding those bad addictions, how to do that. This book actually talks about that one as well. It actually dives deep into all these elements, the intricately it explains it. And this book talks about the beautiful bond that these four sisters share. And initially, when they were four, the dynamics among those gang of four, and then after passing away of one sister, how they struggle to adapt to the dynamics or the gang of three, how it is difficult for them initially. This book talks about all those things, and I really liked the way they put the bond between sisters. It was so sweet, so nice to read, to be honest. And you will see all these characters, you'll be able to feel their pain because it was so elaborately well explained, I would say. And apart from that, there are lots of things that this book personally I feel deals with about the family, the angle aspect where it deals with the family, or the aspect where it deals with the grief, navigating grief, and the aspect where it deals with the mm, addiction part. I enjoy all those things. And apart from all those things, I just forgot to mention this, but yeah, even if I'm mentioning it in the last, but I feel I enjoyed this part. Like, it talks about the self discovery. All these characters, when they are going through all those difficult times, they go through the self discovery process where they identify themselves, where they connect with themselves more. That is also very nice to look at when you're reading this book. It will be very beautifully unfolded, I would say. And apart from all these things, overall, this book is a good read if you're someone who's interested in this topic, like interested in reading about dysfunctional family, or you know, reading books that talks about pain and about sisters, family expectations, the bonds that exist in the family. This is actually a good pick. And there are like one particular, I don't know why, but there is this one particular sentence that hit me hard, one particular part, I would say, where there'll be a question that one of the character will be asking to her mother, do you want to be a mother? And the mother would have replied that I know I wanted to be a wife, but I'm not sure if I really wanted to be a mother. It just happened, and I'm still, figuring it out. I'm just navigating through it. That's how she put it out. I that part. It's a very simple sentence, but it just hit me so hard. I don't know why. So, but there are lots of such aspects in this book which will make you think you know, a lot about yourself. It actually helps you connect with yourself more, I would say, because there are lots of things in this character which you will be able to relate with you. There were these four beautiful characters, all their life, how they lived, and how it's unfolding each and everything about them, right? In one way or other way, you'll be able to relate with these characters. You'll be able to see yourself in their situations, and in that angle, I would say it's a really well written book. I enjoyed it, but yeah, there were some parts I felt it was a bit of a drag, but then overall, it's a good book. Like, out of 5, I would rate it 4.5, because the subjects that it dealt with, like, are not easy, or not are complicated subjects, but it dealt with all those subjects very beautifully, because it's all about the emotions, right? How you're able to connect yourself to the book, or to the characters that in the book, right? In that way, I feel this book has done a very good job. And being a non-reader, like, I was not non-reader, oh sorry, but being someone who was not able to maintain that reading habit for last 2 years. I feel when I picked this book up and I was constantly in it. I was so focused in knowing the things, and I finished it up. And when I finished it up, the thought that I came to my mind was, oh my god, I want to read lots of good books like this. There are lots of good books out there in this world which I want to read. So that actually I feel reignited my passion for reading books. So in that way, you all, if you are an avid reader, if you're someone who want to become a reader, want to, struggling to navigate it, please go for this book. Pick it up. It is definitely gonna, you'll not regret taking this up. Yeah. And apart from this, I have few other books which I have to be in my to be read list in the month of March. I will be reading that, and I'll be telling the reviews on that one as well. And if you want to go, if you want to, pick up the reading habit, pick this book up, start reading, I would say. And yeah, that's pretty much thing. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.